Tolerance. This is an Advancing No Movement sermon on tolerance. You're walking down the street and that bloke from the road, the back road in your suburb or town, is walking along and sees you and insults you. He says, "Fuck off, cunt," or something nasty. Because he doesn't like your style. He doesn't like your ways. He doesn't like you. It's not very nice, is it? Being hated. Not being tolerated. Can be very unpleasant not being tolerated. God doesn't tolerate homosexuals terribly easy. He doesn't tolerate blasphemers or idolaters terribly easy at all. He doesn't tolerate violent people. And he doesn't tolerate perverts or witches or astrologers or anything like that. God's very strict. And that's just the way it is with God. Perhaps God needs some tolerance. Perhaps that's a lesson Jehovah really needs to learn. But as human beings, made in the image of God, we have to learn to live by standards which will last forever and not get involved in activities which are going to degrade away into sin in the end and death. So it's good to be tolerant towards people and to give them respect and to give them concern and friendship and care and to tolerate differences when and where we can. And it's certainly proper to tolerate others from cultures not your own and races not your own, because we're all one human people. But in Noahide faith, and in any biblical faith, God lectures us that there are certain things in the world which he doesn't want us to tolerate terribly much. He wants us to get along when and where we can, to tolerate people, to live with people and to get along with the world and society. But as a Noahide, ultimately there are behaviour standards and behaviour traits and lawlessnesses in human beings which people can fall into, and questionable activities which he wants us to be aware of and not practice and only really tolerate to a certain degree before he says, "Come on, son, you can't get involved with that shit." Tolerance. It's a double-edged sword. We like to be merciful, but sometimes you call a spade a spade.